Hello, my name is Sue Hancock. I'm Director of Enrollment Management and Graduate Recruitment here at the Fairbanks School of Public Health. I'm also a doctoral student in the PhD program in Health Policy and Management. I graduated the MPH program here, so I'm excited to welcome you to the Fairbanks family. So today we're just going to talk briefly about some services here on campus that you can access during the time that you're in your program. And we'll jump right in and talk about UITS, the University Information Technology Services. You can go to them for discounts on computer hardware. You can get free software from them. You can either download applications to your computer or you can stream them through IU Anywhere right to your device. There's also free training on software use, so you can access it through the link on this slide. So lots of good technology support here at IUPUI. We have lots of libraries here on our campus. We primarily work with two. One is the Ruth Lilly Medical Library, which has lots of information, both electronically and in hard copy on health. So that's kind of our go-to place, I think, for library services. You can access PubMed through their website, which is linked here on this page, to search for journal articles and use other databases as well. The university library is our main campus library, and that's where Rachel Heinrichs sits, and she is our public health consultant, I think, for our students. So if students need help with literature searches or anything library related, she can help with those kinds of things. So, and her email address is linked right here on the slide. You'll be hearing from her separately, so I won't go into too much detail about that, but she is she's very helpful, I think, to our students in helping them navigate what services the libraries can provide. So to access the libraries, you do have to log in, so you have to have your whole CAS login process set up with your username and password. You'll need those to access about anything that's library related. So our campus has a free university writing center. It's free to all IUPUI students. The helpers there can assist with all types of composition. They can help with writing styles like the APA, which is what we primarily use here at Fairbanks. And you can also access their services online. So there's a link right here on the slide, and it tells you exactly what you need to do to set up a consulting appointment and things like that. So great service, especially for people whose first language is not English. So encourage you to use it if you need it. So. Another service we have here on campus is adaptive education services. This is primarily just for students who need support and accommodation due to a learning disability or disability of any kind. So, and what students need to do is to establish to document their disability with AES before they're eligible for services. And once they do that, then they can access the services that are provided, like longer test taking time or things that they might need in order to succeed in school. So it's always a good idea to notify your instructors. I think if you do have a documented disability and have been through the AES process and will need those services, so that way instructors are not caught off guard, like if you tell them right before a test or something that you need some accommodation. So it just makes things go a little more smoothly if you just talk to them about it right up front. Lots of health and wellness resources here on our campus, a lot of stuff about health online and through the Division of Student Affairs and Wellness, what you can do to support your own wellness. A lot of educational and outreach kinds of information you can find online to support your health. And one of the most important, I think, is counseling and psychological services, or CAPS, we call it here. They provide counseling and mental health services for students that need that. So they're primarily provided on campus, but they do have a crisis hotline that operates during business hours during the day, and they also have a list of crisis hotlines across the country that people can use to contact and maybe identify community services in their area that they can access. And there's lots of tools to help students figure out if they really do need assistance, or what kinds of red flags to look out for. So lots of good information at all three of these links to support your health and wellness, which is, and your self-care, I think, which is really an important factor for your success in grad school. So the Crimson Card is the official university ID card. It's most functional for students who are in a program on our campus, gets them into buildings, gets them library services. They can put money on it and pay for printing, or even at local businesses like restaurants and things like that. So, but everybody that's a student is eligible for a Crimson Card. So if you need one, then you can get one with a photo or without a photo, and you can order all that stuff online. So if you click on the card request form link, then you can fill out that electronic form and order your card, and it'll be mailed to you within a couple of weeks. You will need to have your CAS login and everything set up in order to do that. So ONE.IU has about everything you need for your program right in one spot. It's kind of set up like apps on your phone, and you can actually search for ONE.IU from any browser, and it'll pop up, and then you'll need to log in, and then you can, in the search box, you can put Student Center, which takes you to your personal pages on the system, and you can see all your grades, all your demographic information. You can see your unofficial transcripts and history and those things like that. So, and you could also register for classes at your Student Center. So that's kind of a key area for students to access in order to get what they need accomplished. So like I said, easy to access, ONE.IU.EDU, and then type in Student Center, and it should pop right up. So. Also, there's lots of helpful things on our website in the student portal. This is the front page of our Fairbanks School of Public Health website. You just click on those, click where it says student portal, and it'll take you to the student information. You'll have to log in, but you can see handbooks, you can see schedules, you can see job information. There's guides on there, and there's forms so that you might need, like, in the course of your program. So it's kind of our local school repository for things you might need while you're in, administrative things you might need while you're in the program. I'm part of the student services team. And here are the other members of our team. Rachel Forster, who's Associate Director of Undergraduate Education Recruitment. Myself, of course, Amelia Hurt, Director of Career and Professional Development. Leah Jansen is our lead undergraduate advisor. She also works with study abroad programs. Carol Cassius is our leader, and she's the Associate Dean of Education and Training. Karen Looper is the recorder, and she tracks progress of all students through their programs here at the Fairbanks School of Public Health. Sean Mathis is Associate Director of Graduate Affairs. Cher Piercy is a Student Affairs Specialist and works primarily with admissions. And Kayla Raker is also a undergraduate advisor. So Sean Mathis is probably going to be your key contact on our team because she coordinates practically all the graduate programs. so her contact information is listed right there. Amelia Hurt might be the other person that you have contact, because she just has a lot of information about jobs and employment, a lot of network kinds of contacts that you can make. And if you're in the MPH program, then you will be, she'll help with your internship and final project and your poster presentation, those kinds of things. So you're also likely to have contact with her through parts of your program. So you may have seen in your paperwork, your acceptance paperwork, that you are required to take HIPAA training. Everybody in our school is required to do that. So this slide just tells you how to go about that, and how to access the training. Then you could just complete it. You get a little certificate that says you've completed it, and then you email that to us at the address listed. So that's all you need to do. Students are also, in our school, also are required to be immunized. So in the list of immunizations, this is up in the top right-hand corner, you can visit ONE.IU and type in immunization, pick immunization compliance, and that'll take you to the electronic form that will that you'll fill out and then submit to verify that you've had all your immunizations. So we're Student Services, and we're certainly here to help you. So please don't hesitate to contact us if you need any information. We're happy to try to provide that for you. Our phone number is listed below. Our email addresses are all available on the Fairbanks website in the staff directory. So please don't hesitate to look us up and contact us if you need assistance. So thanks very much, and I wish you the very best of luck with your program.